So the first step to turning these beauties into a good Fibonacci sequence that can be used in art is to soak them in water. Soaking them makes for a smoother cut because they have less cracked, dried edges. Make sure you got a lot of water on the inside of the shells as well. That's just as important. Don't mind if you find any dirt. All of that's going to come out in the last process anyway. So let's move on to the next step. So we're at the cutting stage for these shells, and I've got a tester shell here and the 5 shells that I want to cut to reveal the Fibonacci sequence. This is a rock saw. It is a Chicago Electric tile saw, heavy duty, industrial size, and it has a diamond cutting blade specifically that I can use to cut my rock and my shells. So I've got this shell here. This is the one that I wanted to use as a sample. I just want to make sure that I've sharpened my blade. It's been sitting for a little bit. There's enough diamond residue on there. It's pretty much ready to cut. So I'm going to put my safety glasses on now. So I'm going to put my mask on and get ready to start cutting. I'm going to cut my sample one first. Once I see that I got the cut that I want from my sample one, I will just directly proceed on to the ones that I want to polish for actual art. So with luck, I'll have 6 of them that I can use. I have to look at the shape of the shell that I'm going to cut and figure out. Usually I will pull a Fibonacci sequence from the front of the shell so that I get this little lip here, and then from the back. So I always start with the front because the back is the easiest to decide, and you don't want to like go the wrong spot and then miss the chance to get this edge. So I think I'm going to go right there with that. Start from the small end and go to the larger end. Sample piece out that because I wanted to make sure that my blade can handle the cuts and everything. And this sample piece did not soak in the water as long as the others did, so I got some chipped edges. But the good thing is it's thick enough to actually put on the lap system, and I love the colors in the top. So this sample piece actually gave me 3 pieces that I will be able to make something out of. soft shells to the rock salt, and then we moved from the rock salt to here. This is my lapidary, and I use it to take the imperfections out of the shells. Maybe they're a little bit too big, and I can't cut them thinner on the saw because I might have to hit a visual piece of the art that I want to keep. So this enables me to do some fine work. So let's get started. So just like out in the garage, the shells are still in water. It's an important thing. Keeps them cool, keeps the friction down, and keeps them hydrated so that when you do sand them, you don't chip them too much. So I got all of the sharp edges off. I got them all where they're nice and flat and they're even all the way up. And so this makes it easy to hand wrap with wire or hang. It's completely flat, so all the sharp edges are gone. And so I just basically have to dish soap wash these to get all the dirt and impurities off, and then I can use them to make necklaces, earrings, whatever it is that I decide to make with them.